Hi Diksha, welcome. Thank you
Hi,
so
Veena
much for
ma'am.
joining. Thank you for
Thank you
joining.
so much, ma'am. How are you?
All good. It makes me so happy to welcome you to Mom's Fame Zone. You have been with me. We have been working together, and now that you have got some results, you want to share it with other moms. So it makes me very happy to welcome you. Diksha, please introduce yourself. Diksha, tell
Definitely,
the moms
definitely,
about
ma'am.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. Myself Deeksha. So, I'm based out from Delhi, and currently I am working as an IT engineer with Tata Consultancy Services. And yes, of course, I'm a mom of two. And usually girls don't reveal their age, but yes, I have reached this milestone of being mother to two kids at the age of 35. So yes, and I'm having a very peaceful and settled life as of now. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, how did you meet me, Diksha? Like, I think virtually online we met. We have not met in person till now, but we feel connected. So, how did you meet me? How
Yes,
did you
ma'am.
join? Flashback
So,
time. Yeah.
yes, ma'am. So, actually, I would say I was lucky enough that I got a chance to be in connection with you. So, this date backs to, I guess, 2, 3 years back.
Correct.
So, actually, I had my first baby in 2017 and then
Mm,
again my second baby in 2019. So, the
mm,
gap between both of them was very less.
mm,
And I was at a point in my life where we can say that I was going through so many changes physically,
mm,
internally around my surroundings. And one
mm,
day, like when both my babies were sleeping, I got a very few
mm,
free time for myself. So I was just
mm,
browsing the Facebook, and
mm,
suddenly in my mind, so many thoughts were clashing that how I'm going to take care of the kids. Oh my God, what is going to happen about my health? No, I'm
mm,
not feeling good. Maybe, yeah, we can say that it was kind of a postpartum depression, but
mm,
I would say that God does exist and the universe is always listening to you. I don't know what happened. Suddenly, there was a name which was flashing in front of me. It was Veena BK. And I don't know what happened. That instant, like reaction of clicking on that link. I just clicked on that link, and then there was one workshop which, ma'am, you were going to, take. You were planning to conduct that workshop
right.
of how to be a Zen mom. So
Right.
initially, I had no idea what exactly Zen mom means, but
Mm,
because I was into that phase,
mm,
and this was all very attractive, and I just jumped into it, and that was
mm.
the lucky moment when I got in touch with you, and I really feel lucky
Oh,
to be connected with you. It's not
mm.
like we have never met in face, but yes, virtually our connection is too good. And second reason, which after a few months I realized that okay, why my tuning is so much with you, because you are also December born. I am also December born, so we are Sagittarians, and
We
I
share our
think there is
birthday
some
month,
link.
maybe.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So that was
Wonderful.
the reason, like how I met you.
Hmm.
So that was that moment when I really feel lucky, and I really appreciate God that okay, I got a chance to meet such a nice person. Thank you so much, ma'am.
That is true, Diksha. Of all the people in the world, if we connected the two like this through virtual platforms, there must be some, higher consciousness working, the divine hand working to connect, so that, I have something to offer, you need something, and we become, with each other, we become connected. That connection just happens. That is what I also believe.
Exactly, ma'am.
Wonderful. Okay. So, how are you feeling at that time? If I talk about the feeling level before coming to
Yes.
guidance and
So
community.
at
Yeah.
that point of time,
Mm,
because so many things were changing around me, and I myself was not able to handle myself.
mm,
This I would say was a very important milestone which I
mm,
reached, because
mm,
at that point, like many things were bothering me, be it my relation with my
mm,
family, or here
mm,
at with the in-laws, or with the kids,
mm,
coping up with the kids.
mm,
I needed someone, whom I can rely and who is also available to listen to me.
mm,
So I like at that very moment, I understood that okay, there is something which
mm,
ma'am is going to help me with,
mm,
and without even giving a second thought, I just said, okay, let it be.
mm,
Let's move in with
mm,
ma'am, and I will try to, implement the techniques. Maybe because even at
mm,
that point of time, so much anger issues were there.
mm,
So yes, after I attended your 7 days workshop, a
Hmm.
lot of things changed, because
Hmm.
at my mind, like, I could
Hmm.
attain that calmer, point, if not
Hmm.
for the entire day, but yes, at least for
Hmm.
initial 15 minutes or 20 minutes,
Hmm.
which was really a big thing for
Hmm.
me at that point of time.
True. So you had tried by yourself to make changes in your emotions
Uh,
or control your
Yes,
anger.
no, the things which you told me or you taught us during that 7 days,
Hmm.
how to be a
Hmm.
Zen mom, I
Hmm.
used to note down all those points. And
Hmm.
whenever I used to like feel a
Hmm.
bit angry, there's
Hmm.
one thing you told me, that you should just breathe in and breathe
Hmm.
out, and just you
Hmm.
should chant Om. And at that point of time, a
Hmm.
few of the meditations also you shared.
Yeah.
So all
Yeah.
those things worked perfectly for me.
Hmm. 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 So you found the time to work on yourself.
Yes,
Hmm.
actually, ma'am, I thought like things will change with time, but
Hmm.
then at a later point of time, I understood that
Hmm.
it is only me who is going to make that change for myself
Exactly.
and for everybody else. So
Exactly.
by hook or by crook, I used to tweak out that time for me, be
Ah.
it 5 minutes, be it 10 minutes, like when my
Ah.
kids used to go off to sleep, or when my husband was
Yes.
also sleeping, or even
Hmm.
during the office hours, I just tried to finish that
Hmm.
particular task or that particular
Hmm.
meditation. Because see,
Hmm.
in the end, in this world, there are very few people who will try to help you out. And because
Hmm.
we have got one with us, we are lucky enough. Why are we not, investing that time on ourselves? So that was a
Right.
thought with which even today I'm continuing being with you, ma'am.
I think what you said actually I resonate with because I have been a working mom myself. Whether you work at home or at office, I mean, it doesn't matter whether you are a homemaker or working mom. Moms have their hands full, right? So many things to
Yes,
do,
ma'am.
so many responsibilities. Even our health gets affected, still we'll be working relentlessly. So maybe that is why all my methods are simple, direct, and short, brief, and effective. So I make
Yes, ma'am.
even I can't believe sometimes I have 3 minutes meditation, I have 4 minutes
Oh,
meditation.
yes, ma'am. And they all work very, very good for me. Actually, I remember that was the first program, or there was one challenge in which I won. And I still remember you
Hmm.
sent me a 500 rupees voucher to my Amazon account.
Yeah.
So I was very happy that day. And my husband was asking, what is the reason? Like, why are you glowing so much? So I told him that suddenly, like, I landed into something, and then I'm getting the benefits of from that, move
Huh.
of mine.
Huh.
And I don't know how. Luckily, I've won the voucher as well. So I'm
Huh.
planning what should I get myself. I mean, what should I
Huh.
gift myself? So he said,
Huh.
okay, you can put in some money and you can buy whatever you think,
Hmm.
whatever you want. But
Hmm.
at that point of time, you also
Hmm.
shared that there you have already written 2 or 3 books at that point of time.
Yeah.
And out of that, one was so inspiring to me. It has stories
21
written
moms,
by
21
21.
stories.
Yes.
Yes,
So
parent
that was
eggs.
the like
Yeah.
that second I just ordered that book,
Oh,
and within 2 days or 3 days it got delivered. And
wow.
uh, I completed that book within a week. And to be very honest, if whenever I get stuck somewhere, I
Hmm.
just open up any one of the story and I just feel so motivated, and I feel that
Yeah.
that is the best gift I gave to myself.
I think being with a community of moms, that is what I'm experiencing, Diksha. Sometimes, maybe I'll not see the messages immediately, or even in the meetings. One mom asks any problem, and there are many others. Like, for example, you said your kids are younger. Maybe some other mom has been through the childhood problems of her kids. She now has grown ups. So she also can advise you. We have a moms community where we are hand in hand, we are holding each other, we are supporting each other.
Yes,
The
yes. And
best
what I
thing.
felt like, see,
Mm,
I am living in a joint family. So I
mm,
have my mother-in-law as well have my mother with me. But
mm.
still, there are, certain things which we cannot discuss with. Even now, I feel I cannot discuss
Correct.
it with my mom.
That's
And
true.
even though I
Mm,
share a very good relation with my mother-in-law, but still,
mm.
like, I cannot
You
explain
don't want
everything.
to bother them, or maybe they
Yes,
are
yeah.
busy in their own
So,
world.
this community which you have given to us,
Right.
ma'am, that is, I mean, it is never judging. It is any one of us is always available. So, if we can
Yes.
say that if, one of us is not in a very good mood, or we're not having a
Mm,
very good day, still we can
mm.
rely on moms who are already there, with an opening heart and an opening ear. So,
Yes.
that really matters at some point of time.
Right. The outside world is so judgmental, but Here we have, every mom connecting with each other, and there's a safe space. No one feels that what will they think if I share.
Thank
So that
yes,
is the
yes.
benefit of being in this kind of a. We are all spiritual minded. By the way, Diksha, I have to share with you. I don't know how I'm spiritual. Somehow all the like-minded moms only connect because
Connect.
we
Yes,
are
ma'am.
actually strangers. But after connecting, we come to know, oh, this is so much we have in common, and somehow the connection goes very deep. So that is
Yes, yes,
how,
ma'am.
yes,
And
keeping the
I
foundation.
truly
Yes.
appreciate,
Mm.
ma'am, the ideas which you bring in, and I mean, the innovativeness in that ideas is too good. So, like, I don't know what we have in the bucket right now, but yes, I diligently follow that water challenge. I simply love it.
Yeah.
Sound healing is
Thanks to my mentors,
one
thanks
of
to
my
my
favorite.
gurus.
And there is one
Yeah.
more thing, this money manifestation, ma'am. I
Yeah.
am a
Yeah.
die-hard fan of that
Yeah.
manifestation as well.
Yeah.
So many other things you have taught, and I must
Yes.
say you're teaching us, in every possible way which you can, and we are really glad that we are with you.
Right. Just to update the viewers who are watching this, I think what I offer is a combination of all that I am. Like you all know that I'm quite senior, elderly. Like in my life, I've experienced so much. So with my own experience of working with the moms, by having done these spiritual practices, meditations for almost 25 years now, having read so many books, having learned healing, having being a certified life coach, being an author. So I have met so many people in different communities. So taking the gist of all this. So if something needs healing, I'll give healing. If something there's a solution through meditation, I give meditation. There is again the law of attraction based and life coaching related logical, and now I'm also getting certified in neuro linguistic programming and hypnosis, and Diksha is also joining with me. So this is the power of community. Come, whatever I do, you also come with me. Let's get trained together. Let's enjoy the journey. That is my point.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, ma'am. So I had no idea what actually NLP meant, but
Right.
the moment I read that article, I Googled
Yes.
it, then I somehow researched a bit,
Yeah.
and at that very point, I thought, okay, let's give it a try because this is something which I
Awesome.
want to do, maybe
I'll
in
give the
future.
details below this video whenever I put this video. Anyone watching this video, they can also get the details and jump in if they're interested in neuro-linguistic programming and hypnosis. So we are all going for a training. I invite all moms to join. You can even make it an income source by becoming a practitioner. Or first start with self-healing, then start healing your family. That's how I started. So to share with Diksha, I never knew. I was a banker. I was a regular working mom. Then when I quit my job, I wanted to be back with my family because it was a transferable job. Then I went for my self healing. Then when I got healed, I thought, okay, I'll use it for my family. And I just extended. Then mom started connecting. They
Ex
started liking. It gives results to you, right? So coming to
yes, yes,
results,
ma'am.
what changes you experienced in yourself? What were the three results, if you can name the three main results, and before and after,
Definitely,
like
ma'am.
that?
Definitely.
Mm.
So, see, first of all, like I was not able to control my anger. So I must say that 100% still I'm not able to control. But yes, a
Mm.
lot of things have changed, and
Mm.
now I have an open ear wherein I can just hear things, then I can process it in my mind. Maybe I
Mm.
can filter out something and ignore the rest of the thing.
Wow.
Second, I
Mm.
would say that earlier
Mm.
I never used to, give thought. Like it was like always on the giving end. Okay, I have kids, I have
Mm.
to take care of them. I have my husband, I have to take care of him.
Mm.
My
Mm.
family is there, his family is there. But
Mm.
in
Mm.
all this circle, where am I? Who am I?
Where am I?
So
Mm.
now, from last 2, 3 months, I've started focusing on myself also,
Wow.
and I can see many changes.
Mm.
And third thing, I would say, ma'am, so I've always been a very happy-go-lucky person, but yes, because
Mm.
of the responsibilities and so
Mm.
many life things
Mm.
changing in my life, that
Mm.
factor of me being so free and so happy was fading away. But
Oh.
you gave us that confidence and the way of looking to the things in a very positive way. So yes, and I never used to believe that okay, there is something, some word called universe, who which is
Mm.
hearing and it will give us
Huh.
back. But
Huh.
yes, now I can say, and I have experiences myself, that yes, universe
Hmm.
is listening to each and everything which we are saying, and we do
Right.
get the benefits out of it.
Money manifestation, you shared some big changes happened.
Money, yes, ma'am. So
Hmm.
money manifestation, what happened was like,
Hmm.
what should I say? Like there was one program of yours only which I wanted to join,
Yeah.
but I was, running short of money at that
Hmm.
point of time.
Hmm.
So I expressed out what I'm going through. Then
Hmm.
you gave me few options that
Hmm.
worked, but suddenly what happened? I don't know what actually happened. I started finding out money. Some notes were, there in my jeans. They were coming out when one day I was sorting my Almira, I could see a lot of, I mean, this what should I say, this thick bundle
Yeah.
of notes that was there in my hands, and I was like, my God, what is happening? So it was really a very
I'll give you a
positive
beautiful
thing for me.
analogy. You must be having a car now, but before you purchase this model of this car, you'd be thinking, okay, I'll go for this model. Then you'll even go to the showroom, then you'll see some variations of that brand. Then you come out from the showroom on the street, you start observing that brand wherever you go till you actually buy your car.
Yes.
So that is what happened. You started thinking about money, you started finding money. I think that's what happened.
That was really I mean, what should I say, ma'am? Very nice period for me because money showering from all the directions, making me
Yes,
happy. Wow. See,
yes.
I can still revive that feeling in
Yeah, even
me.
now you're feeling it. I can sense it. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
You mentioned universe, Diksha. So, why do I say universe? Let me give a small clarity. So, there are people from all faith in our community. It is like mini India. इंडिया के सब पार्ट से सब रिलीजन से हमारे कम्युनिटी में मॉम्स है तो you may be having one favorite god, someone else may be having one favorite god. So if I name a god, then it may not connect with anyone. But when I say universe, I mean that supreme power
Supreme power.
without actually pointing out to any religion. What I also believe in, there is one Shakti, one power above us, which will always guide us. You can call it, higher consciousness, divine power, almighty, or you can call any of your God's name. All paths lead to that. And even when I talk about spirituality, it is about understanding ourselves, connecting to one's own self. That is all spirituality is about. It is not actually religious. Even my meditations
Correct.
are very universal. So that is why that
Correct, ma'am.
universe clicks with everyone. When you surrender to a higher power, and then you
Exactly.
expect from there, like it is like expecting from our parent when we are children. We get that sort of belief and trust in the universe. So that's what happens. The process works like that. So, Diksha, thank you for sharing those three major changes and also about the money manifestation. Now tell me, what changes your family has noticed in you? It may be your husband, your kids, your mother-in-law. What have they noticed in
Yes.
you? And
Yeah.
what changes you notice in your family? Now, your reaction also has changed, your attitude also has changed. So, tell me their reaction and what you notice in your family also. Yeah.
So, ma'am, like earlier, it was like, okay, every girl, when she moves from her home to a new home, things really need time and, things have to be adjusted according to everyone else. So, earlier, what challenges I used to face were like, whenever I used to express, nobody was taking it up seriously, or, there was some mismatch or some clashes. But yes, today I could say by God's grace and by also accepting very few minor changes in myself, even they have started believing in what I say, and that trust
Uh-huh.
level or the confidence level which they have shown in me along with my kids and my husband, that is tremendous. And I must say, if I walk out outside with my mother-in-law, so people can never judge whether I'm moving out with my mom or with my
Wow.
mother-in-law. So that is one
Mm,
thing which I would say I have earned.
mm,
Secondly, yeah, so they were a kind of conservative with their thought process, but now
mm.
they've changed a lot. A lot they have changed, and they just try to be with move with us and with the same thought process which we have. So we can say that earlier, yeah, so everybody was not that supportive, but now it's like, okay, whatever you want to do, if you're confident about it and you know that you're not taking the wrong move, then we are with you. So this is
Wow.
the one major thing which I can say that yes, I've achieved in my life. I right now,
Mm,
as of now. And of course, I myself find to be a better version of of me, an older me. But I know that a lot of scope is still there. And as you know, ma'am, you know me
Yes.
very closely, like what I
Yeah.
have, what I'm
Yeah.
planning. But still, because of few things, I'm not able to take that one step. So I'm
Hmm.
still waiting when I'll be jumping into that group of yours, and then
Yeah,
I'll
it's
do
our diamond
magic.
membership. Any
Yes.
moment Diksha will come, I'm sure. She's just waiting for the right time. I understand because there we give deeper healings and more personal touch can be there. Yeah, two things I want to mention. What you said is you have created this outer world because of the inner world changes. What you shared just now, the changes you're seeing externally first starts within, which we are
Yes,
walking the other path. Why she is not understanding, why he is not listening, we actually do the reverse generally. So when you start
correct.
working on yourself, suddenly you see everyone are cooperative, everything is setting right by itself. You have experienced it already.
Ma'am,
So,
you taught us a very good thing.
yeah.
So, sorry for interrupting,
No,
but
no, no,
yes, like
no.
at some point of time, I also started feeling, oh God, I'm so becoming so fat. See my
uh,
skin, how is it is happening?
uh,
I'm not
uh,
even getting 10
uh,
minutes of time in the entire day to
hmm,
just, just brush up my
hmm,
hair. Then I think there was one week in which we did this activity, and
yeah,
every day we had to do some very few, small tasks which
yeah,
used to give happiness to us. So
hmm.
that was the moment when, I actually took out some time for myself, and then that became a habit for me.
Habit.
So,
Oh, effortless.
yes.
I love that. I love that. And one more statement of yours made me very happy that my family, now listens to me. They kind of cooperate with me,
Yes,
and
yes,
they see
ma'am.
me differently. This is my vision. Why am I reaching out to moms? I can guide all family. I can be a family counselor. But what I want is get in touch with this mom, train her so much, like she develops so much in her confidence, in her inner peace, then her family looks up to her. Her relatives start to notice her differently. She becomes kind of role model. Always moms are worried. My children are observing me. If I am angry, I shout angry words. Children will, copy all those. This beliefs will be there in mom. So when they start changing, then the children also look up to their mother. The entire family changes because of this one mother. All positive changes can be experienced. So that is my vision. So it makes me happy whenever mom share these, experiences with me.
Correct,
So
ma'am.
how
Correct.
do you feel personally as compared to before as a person?
As a person, ma'am, I have noticed a lot of changes in myself. And yes, like earlier, what was happening that I was not able to take that burden of doing multitasking. I remember I came up to you even in the group. I
Hmm.
texted that,
Hmm.
I still would admit that the time
Hmm.
management is not up to the mark. But
Hmm.
yes,
Hmm.
uh, now I have worked on a bit on myself,
Hmm.
and I what should I say? Like I have broadened my aspect of looking
Right.
into the things, and
Hmm. Hmm.
uh, fetching out every little positive thing which I can from
Wow.
that particular thing. And yes,
Hmm.
that is really making me a very different, a peacer mom, a calmer person, and a happy person
Hmm.
from within. So what
Hmm.
my I see, ma'am, I have understood, like in this
Hmm.
world there are very few people, who
Hmm.
will actually come out and help you out, to help
Hmm.
you out. So you
Hmm.
are one of them, and I know that I want to be that one, in which people remember that, okay, oh, वो लड़की यार, उसके साथ तो बहुत
Ah,
मजा आता था. So
wow.
I want to be that.
You will be. Once you have made up your mind, you will be. Personally, I feel दीक्षा मेरे जैसा कोई मुझको क्यों नहीं मिले मुझको चाहिए था तब कोई नहीं मिले. That's what makes me more happy. Okay, my all the pain I've been through, but now that I'm in a good state, I remember those painful days, and I want to
Yes,
help
ma'am.
moms like I was in the past. So it makes
In
me
the past.
double happy now. My pain, personal pain, is getting reduced. Okay, this is what moms want, and I am here
Ma'am,
for you.
we still remember your birthday this time. So there was so many things which you literally expressed out to us, which you never told us. But I still, I mean, I will never, forget that smile of yours, the live which we had, and the
Yeah,
tears which were rolling out, the
tears.
video which you shared.
Yes,
I
yes,
mean, I
yes.
would say that each of the mom in our group, they did a tremendous job,
Yes.
because we just wanted that happiness to give
Oh,
that to you,
you
because
all gave
you're
me a great surprise by,
yes, ma'am.
making
So
videos of wishes. Now, like I feel this is the best place to be in the world, in the hearts of moms who love me so much. Genuine love, genuine caring. Am I so blessed to receive so much love? That's what I felt that day. It was very special birthday. Even yesterday I was
and
telling someone this birthday was so special for me. Moms from all over India have celebrated my birthday.
ma'am, we were super excited. So
Awesome.
even the moms who are a bit inactive in the group, they
Yeah.
pinged, and they were on their
They
phone.
all contributed and sent me by surprise gifts came home. Really blessed, really blessed. Thank you for that again for reminding, one of the happiest moments of my life.
Moments, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I was about to ask how do you manage your time? So you already mentioned, what I gathered from you is you were focusing on the lack of it earlier. Okay, I don't have time, I
Ye-
don't have. Now your focus is how can I still find time?
Still,
It's the
exactly,
same thing,
ma'am.
but the question has changed, the direction has changed, the perspective has changed. So this is a awesome hack, moms. Everyone can follow this. If you focus on the lack will be multiplying. If you focus on solution or abundance, okay, how can I find time? I want time, I have time. So that is what will increase. Wonderful. So how moms can benefit by joining us? Would you like to invite other moms? Tell them what we do here, how they'll benefit.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. So
Especially,
it's like.
they tell me I don't have time to come to your sessions. So sorry, I want what you have, but I don't have time. So you are a
So, but
working mom.
ma'am, you give the best solution for this. So
Uh,
even I am one of the mom who is always
mm,
running out of time, but then you
yes,
do share the recordings. You do,
yes.
be stay in touch with us by sending the voice messages, or
Uh,
the WhatsApp messages. So yes,
uh,
what I would suggest is, like, it actually depends on oneself how you
mm,
want to take out that time.
mm.
So let me just share one thing. So
Yes.
actually,
Mm,
there's one another group, the Morning Energizer group. So
yes.
I was one of the moms who is kind of lazy, but because the kids are too
Can't
young, I have
believe.
to get up, early.
Uh,
But what was happening, that I was not, tuning in with that time. But then
huh.
one fine day, I decided inside my head that, okay, I have to do this. That means I have to do this. So
Mm,
even at times it has happened that, when I'm getting 30 minutes of a break time in my
mm,
office, people are saying
mm.
that what she's writing is a copy. Why is she so much into the headphones, or what she's looking at? So that is because, like, I see that. See,
Wow.
ma'am, what you are gaining, we understand that, okay, you want to help mothers, and you
Huh.
want people, for feeling very sad, they can rely on
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
So and what I would say that, okay, iska ulta is also true.
Huh.
Even we want someone who can hear us, who can
Huh.
be with us, and who can
Huh.
guide us in a very light and positive way. So
Mm,
this is one thing which makes me, more inclined towards you, that
mm,
okay, मुझे कोई भी problem होगा, मैं simply
mm.
ma'am को बोल सकती हूँ, and I'll get
Hmm.
that solution.
Hmm.
Secondly, it's like it's now or never. I know that, okay, I have certain duties which I have to perform. I cannot run away. Kids, they are
Right.
looking up to me. But then
Hmm.
again, if I myself is not being going to be happy, how will I raise a generation who is going to be more happier than me? So this is
Wow.
what I feel. अगर मैं ही खुश नहीं
Hmm.
हूँ, मैं आगे किसको कैसे खुश रखूंगी, मैम? So
हाँ,
for
अपने आप
that
को खुश
happiness,
रखने के लिए भी बच्चों के एंगल से सोचो तुम कुछ भी कर लोगी लाइक नाउ फॉर माई मॉम्स आई डू एनीथिंग आई ऑलवेज फील लाइक दैट यू आर ऑल लाइक
yes,
माई बच्चे सो इवन
yes,
दिस
ma'am.
Diksha has a one more hack here moms whether you all notice I mean whoever is watching that again link it back to your family we moms always prioritize and do everything for the family even keeping yourself happy taking care of yourself also link it to family if I am happy I can make my family happy then it will somehow happen that is Diksha's hack. Diksha is sharing all good hacks and secrets wonderful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so why is it important by the way to practice self-care self-love?
Ma'am, because if I'm not going to practice it on myself,
Hmm.
seriously, I mean, if I can feel that everything is fading away in me, what
Hmm.
should I say? The society will also think, okay, she's just another person. But okay,
हाँ,
I still accept that society is a
हम्म,
secondary thing. But
हम्म,
then the people who are really very your near ones and dear ones, they do
हम्म,
get energized after looking at you. So if
हाँ,
you are happy from within, you
right,
can, spread that spark around you. You can create that aura and environment in which
हम्म,
everybody would want to step in just to see, okay, yaar, मैं क्यों नहीं feel कर पा रहा ये? Why I'm not able to experience?
हम्म,
And looking at today's world, ma'am, negativity is everywhere, everywhere. So I don't
true,
want to be a part of that negativity, and I just want to have a very peaceful, very relaxed and happy life. So I have made it
हम्म,
very clear to myself that okay, maybe another 5 years, 10 years, I have
हम्म,
to push myself very hard because of the kids because they're too
right,
young. But then if I, focus at a very my future vision or a very longer vision, I would say that okay, अगर अभी से सब कुछ settle होगा, आगे जाके बहुत बढ़िया
correct,
होगा. That is
correct,
what I
correct.
think,
We
ma'am.
are always work in progress. We are always work in progress. We evolve day by day. Okay. This I also experienced, Diksha. When I left my bank, I thought अब तो life set है, retired life है, आराम से रह जाऊंगी. But it was downward slope. Either you do something for your progress or automatically life will pull you down. You spoke about negativity.
Exactly.
You will be sucked into it if you're not consciously doing something to keep yourself, keep your enthusiasm high, keep your bubbly spirits high, right? So that is what I
Yes,
experienced. I
ma'am.
think that's what you also echoed while talking about this. So moms hesitate to invest either time or money or prioritize themselves. It is always about family, kids. So why moms do not prioritize inner well-being and emotional wellness? What is one advice you would like to give to those moms?
See, ma'am, this is also what I have learned from you. So it's like we cannot make everyone happy. But yes, if we are happy, then definitely out of 10, at least we are going to make 8 people happy. So what should matter is
Wow.
those eight, not the two, because
Wow.
those two are never going to be happy because of anything, whatever you do. So
Hmm.
this is one mantra which I have accepted and started implementing in
Great.
my life. And I would
Hmm.
say, yes, things are working out for me.
Great, great, great. Wonderful. Anything else you would like to share, Diksha?
Um, Ma'am, I can share a lot of things, but yes, I would just like everyone, or I would request everyone that see this life is really very short, and after the pandemic, things have taught us so many things. We are here right now, the next moment we don't know where we are.
Hmm.
So just live the life the way you want to, because this life, you know how we have got this life, and we are lucky enough that still we have so many resources, so many techniques, so many people walking with us, walking by us. Why not grab this opportunity? So be
Wow.
happy, keep others happy, and I know God exists, He will make you happy.
Wonderful. Wonderful. That was very awesome what you shared, Diksha. Thank you so much, Diksha, for your candid sharing and for reminding me about the birthday moments and talking about your self progress. And from my heart, I really appreciate you for taking interest in your self growth. And you already know you have experienced that because of your happiness, you can spread that happiness in your family and my vision fulfilled. Whenever I hear such words, I feel very blessed and
Yes, ma'am.
satisfied and fulfilled. Thank you
Ma'am,
so much,
after being
Diksha.
in
Love
connection
you.
with you, I've already decided that I'm going to write a book. I don't know what I'm going to write, how I'm going
I'm
to
in
write, but I
very
have already
soon.
manifested it.
I am
I've already
here to guide
manifested
you.
it.
Don't worry. You are with me. I am with you. कर लेंगे कैसे भी कर लेंगे. Don't no
Thank you,
worries.
ma'am.
No worries.
Thank
With
you,
all
ma'am.
my
Thank you.
experience of having written 4 books,
Yes,
no
ma'am.
worries. I'll hold your hand and I'll take you there. No worries.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
May all your wishes be fulfilled. May you prosper, good health, wealth, happiness. I wish you. And because of your self evolvement, let your family benefit multifold and let you receive blessings of many others. With this wish, we'll close this session. Thank you, everyone,
Thank
for
you.
watching. Thank you, Diksha.
Thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Bye.